Most of us were taught to think of sleep as something negotiable, something you cut back on when life gets busy, something you'll catch up on later. In many cultures, exhaustion is worn like a badge of honor. Long nights, early mornings, pushing through. But sleep was never meant to be a luxury, and it was never meant to be optional. Recent global health data from 2024 suggests that over 60% of adults are operating in a state of sleep debt, unaware of the toll it takes on their baseline calm. Sleep is not time lost, it's time returned. When we sleep, we're not stepping away from life, we're preparing ourselves to meet it, clearer, steadier, and more resilient. And if sleep has been difficult for you, if nights feel restless or unfinished, that doesn't mean your body is broken. It means it's asking for conditions it hasn't been given yet. Tonight, let's look at what sleep really is and why it matters far more than we were ever told. It's easy to imagine sleep as shutting down, lights off, systems idle. But biologically, the opposite is true. Sleep is one of the most active states the human body enters. During the night, your body runs processes that are either inefficient or impossible while you're awake. Think of sleep as a maintenance window, a night shift crew that can only work when the daytime noise stops. Your heart rate changes, dropping by 10 to 20 beats per minute. Your breathing patterns shift into a deep rhythmic steadiness. Hormones are released in carefully timed waves. The brain doesn't go quiet, it changes mode. This is why skipping sleep doesn't just make you tired, it delays work your body was scheduled to do. You can stay awake longer, but the bill still arrives. We don't just fall into one single state of rest. We travel through a landscape. This is called sleep architecture. A single cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and your body aims for about 5 of them. It begins with the light drift of stage 1, moving into the deeper disconnection of stage 2. Then you enter slow wave sleep. This is the deepest physical sleep, where your brain waves slow to a crawl and your body performs its most heavy-duty repairs. Finally, there is REM, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the theater of the mind. It is where we dream, where we process emotion, and where we solve the problems we couldn't crack during the day. If you cut your sleep short by just 2 hours, you aren't just losing 25% of your sleep. You might be losing up to 60 to 90% of your final vital REM cycle. While you sleep, your brain is deeply occupied with memory organization. Throughout the day, you collect enormous amounts of information. Not all of it is useful. During sleep, the brain decides what matters, what can fade, what connects to what. Sleep also plays a key role in emotional regulation. Research in cognitive neuroscience has shown that sleep deprivation increases activity in the amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, by as much as 60%. That's why everything feels heavier when you're tired, why small problems feel overwhelming at night. There is also the glymphatic system. Discovered relatively recently, this is the brain's waste clearance pathway. While you are in deep sleep,
The space between your brain cells increases by 60%, allowing fluid to wash away metabolic waste. Sleep keeps your mind clean, ordered, and emotionally balanced.
Sleep is just as essential for the physical frame. During deep sleep, the body prioritizes repair. Muscle tissue recovers. Microdamage from daily movement is mended. The immune system becomes a sentinel at night. Studies published in 2025 highlight that sleep supports immune memory, helping your body recognize and respond to threats more effectively. In fact, research shows that even one night of 4 hours of sleep can reduce your natural killer cell activity, your body's first line of defense, by a staggering 70%. Hormones are regulated here too. Cortisol for stress, growth hormone for repair, and the duo of leptin and ghrelin which control your appetite. When sleep is short, these systems drift out of balance. Fatigue becomes physical, not just mental. Sleep struggles are not a personal failure. They're often a mismatch between modern life and ancient biology. Our systems are sensitive. Artificial light, especially the blue light from screens, signals the brain that it is still daytime, delaying the release of melatonin by up to 90 minutes. Environment matters too. Biology looks for a drop in core temperature. To initiate sleep, your body needs to cool by about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. This is why a cool room isn't just a preference, it's a biological green light for the brain to rest. Stress keeps the nervous system alert, even when the body is exhausted. Lying awake doesn't mean you're bad at sleeping. It means your system hasn't fully shifted into safety mode yet. Sleep doesn't turn on like a light. It arrives gradually. First, the body softens. Then the breath slows. Then attention drifts. Trying to make sleep happen often does the opposite. It activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that tries to control and solve. But sleep is the absence of control. What matters most isn't perfection, it's consistency. Small signals, repeated nightly, teach the body when it's safe to rest. This is what we call sleep hygiene, but I prefer to think of it as sleep permission. Sleep is not something you conquer, it's something you allow. If sleep has been difficult lately, nothing is wrong with you. Your body remembers how to rest, even if it feels distant right now. Tonight doesn't need to be perfect. Tomorrow doesn't need to be fixed. For now, it's enough to slow down, to listen, to let the night do its quiet work. You don't have to go anywhere. I'll be here for a while. Stay as long as you need.